Hello out there, heroes and Sargons. Matt here with another ranking video for you. So this time I figured I would rank my screw-ups and things that I've gotten wrong in my previous videos. I started to think about it a bit, and I've got enough of them now to actually make a video about it, so here goes nothing. So to start off, in rank F, I screwed up, originally, by accepting David's offer to play Hero Quest, and to contribute to this channel when he had the idea to get it started. I had only ever had the base game. I hadn't really played it in decades, and clearly I fell down the rabbit hole. I now own 2 of every expansion they've come out with, making all these videos, spending my time, spending my money, just like all the rest of us. Um, So we can put that in rank F, but I really wouldn't change it. Rank E. All right, let's see. I screwed up when I was unable to open the bottle of bitters in our drinking quest video. So a while back, David and I made a video about what drinks we like to pair with our gaming sessions. David brews his own beer at home, and we both kind of consider ourselves, amateur mixologists like so many of us out there. We like to play around with our whiskeys, bourbons, and whatnot, making old fashions and things. And so the portion of that video that was filmed in my kitchen, where we went over making an old fashioned with some wood chip smoke and some cherries, Luxardo cherries that I had made. I had a bottle of bitters that I had just grabbed off of my bar here at home in my den, and I had not properly prepped for the video. I should have maybe loosened the cap beforehand, and I did not. And that thing was on tight. It took me a good 30 seconds or so to get that loose. Not a huge deal because with the magic of editing, I was able to cut all that stuff out. Um, but yeah, that was that was a thing. Okay, rank D. See what we've got next. Oh, I screwed up when I thought that Terry, David's son, would be interested in our unboxing video for Spirit Queen's Torment after he had already opened his own copy at home and seen what was inside. So, David and I each get our own copies of the expansions. Um, David's son Terry is now 6. He was 5 at the time of that video when we did our unboxing for Spirit Queen's Torment. And so what happened was we did an unboxing video for the Prophecy of Taylor, and we put Spirit Queen's Torment off to the side for a moment. Meanwhile, David and Terry had their own copies at home, and Terry, being 5 years old, was kind of impatient to open them up and see what was inside. So they opened up their copies at home, took everything out, played with them a little bit, and a couple days later, when it came time to do our unboxing video for Spirit Queen's Torment, I thought that maybe Terry would play along with it, kind of, pretend that he was seeing everything new for the first time, and would be interested in unboxing it for the camera. And I also had this idea that I got a pack of Mythic Tier, and I didn't tell them about it, so I was gonna surprise them with that, surprise Terry with that afterwards, and then it would be something that he hadn't seen before. So after pretending about Spirit Queen's Torment, he would actually legitimately get to see something new. That was the plan anyway. And when they came over, Terry took one look at Spirit Queen's Torment and he was like, I've seen that already. I don't want to open that again. And so he went off and I think he was playing Mario or something with my son. And yeah, so that plan did not pan out. Okay, moving up to rank C. Some of my more serious screw ups. Trying to film with a new puppy in the house. Uh-huh. So, on January 30th, a litter of puppies was born, and 8 weeks later, one of them came home to live in my house. His name is Bo, and he is now about 6 months old as of this recording. But when he first came to live with us, he was a little over 2 months, and I had the idea to film an unboxing with David. Had this whole grand plan because the anniversary of the YouTube channel was coming up. I had gotten the Axion Quest decks, homebrew things to use with our campaign. I didn't tell David I had them. I also had backed the Kickstarter for Slay the Spire, the board game, which David and I both play on the computer and the iPad, but I didn't tell him I had the actual board game of that. And I got David some Dutch Hero Quest pieces and cards and things like that as a little, anniversary of the channel gift. And I wanted to do an unboxing of all three, hide them, let him randomly choose which ones. It was not staged, and it worked out nicely that we opened them in the order I just mentioned, which kind of went from least complex to most complex for the filming. So that was cool. By the way, the Slay the Spire, it's all still here. It is unopened. It's just been sitting here waiting. Oh, this is a big one. It's all been sitting here waiting because I haven't had time to get to it yet. So if people are interested in seeing that, if anyone out there plays Slay the Spire, we can do an unboxing of that as well. Haven't touched it yet. Um, but anyway, while trying to film this whole uh, unboxing reveal of these three things, yeah, I had a 2-month-old puppy that was in a new environment, and he was downstairs in his pen, and he would not shut up. Um, he has chilled out considerably since then. Okay, moving up to rank B. Let's see. Um, ranking the elf spell Hypnotic Blaze an A instead of an S. Yeah, so a long time ago, I did a video where I ranked all of the hero spells in the game and the different decks and expansions and things. Ranked all of those hero spells for use by the heroes, and I included the elf spell deck, and I wound up giving the spell Hypnotic Blaze a rank A instead of a rank S. I think what I was thinking at the time is that it could potentially affect your heroes. Hypnotic Blaze, as a quick reminder, um, affects all creatures in the room and kind of paralyzes them for 3 turns. It's based on their mind points, so they all have to roll a mind point check to see if they're affected or not. And if there's any other heroes in that room, they get hit by the spell too. So that's probably why I bumped it down from an S to an A. But it is a really powerful spell. When David chose for his elf the superior elven magic level, he got to choose that spell, and he's been using it to great success whenever I Zargon for him. So yeah, I think Hypnotic Blaze, I think I undersold that a bit. That one should probably go up to rank S. That's a good spell. Rank A. All right. Ooh, another level that I undersold. Ranking the dwarf I for treasure level an A instead of an S. Yeah, so the dwarf's Eye for Treasure level that David created in his dwarf leveling deck. Um, Whenever the dwarf searches for treasure, you get to pick 2 cards and discard one and decide which one you want to keep. I did not realize how powerful that was going to be. When I Zargon, David chose that one immediately for his dwarf. I had actually just gotten it for my dwarf when we decided to switch and I would be Zargon, so I didn't get to use it. He chose it immediately, used it. I can't kill his party. He never picks bad treasures, and he just gets gold and potions all the time. He gets potions that he can sell back to the shop at half price, but still, his party is just so stacked from that um, that, yeah, I, as Zargon, have a really tough time making things difficult for his party. And so when we switched back, now we kind of switch off. When we switched back, I started using it with my dwarf, and same thing, yeah. That one is super OP and should definitely have been an S ranked level instead of A. Okay, and the last one, rank S. Forgetting to make a video ranking the elf levels. I totally forgot. Um, I had it all planned out. I ranked all of the levels for each character, all the levels David had created. I ranked them as soon as I saw them for use in our campaign. And as he would release a video kind of in between the quest reviews and unboxings and everything, I would save my ranking videos for right after that. So he started with the wizard, and then I um, ranked the wizard levels. Then he went to the barbarian. I ranked the barbarian levels. A little bit of time passed. He did the dwarf, so I ranked the dwarf levels. And then he did the elf, and I guess I just didn't realize that he had released that video. Um, yeah, a couple weeks ago, I happened to just be searching down through the page, and I looked at it and it's like, oh crap, the elf video was out months ago. And yeah, we were both busy towards the end of the school year, but I it just totally slipped past me that that video was ready to go, and he was explaining the levels, and my ranking video of them was not ready. So yeah, I just completely lost track of the entire channel. I think that deserves S rank. Okay, so there you go. 7 of my screw-ups from over the past year, ranked in order of their importance as I see them. I'm sure I've screwed up other times as well, and I'm absolutely certain I will again. So, yeah, yeah. So drop a comment. Let me know all the other times I screwed up. What did I get wrong? What do you hate? You tell me, and I'll throw it in the video, rank it, and then you'll tell me how I got that one wrong too.